James and Holly.
And these are our top things to do whilst here in Singapore.
Singapore is one of our favourite cities. It's interesting, it's clean, there's so much green space, and it's easy to get around cheaply.
And if you do come to Singapore and you want to travel around, I'd highly recommend getting one of these, which is an Easy Link card. It costs $12 to buy one, but it does have $7 of credit on it, so you just scan in and scan out on any trip what you do, and it's super cheap as well. Like every trip we've done has cost us like 70 cents, and you can buy them in the stations or at the airport.
And if you've yet to book a hotel, try booking well in advance to keep the price down, and choose one near a station.
The one we chose was on the downtown line.
We have just made it to Gardens by the Bay.
You could easily spend a whole day here, but we'd recommend at least having a few hours.
So to walk around a lot of the gardens is actually free. It's only the 2 conservatories and the skywalk where the super trees are that you need tickets for, and these cost $28 for both domes.
So first up, we're heading in the Flower Dome.
So inside the dome it's split up into 5 different sections: Australia, South Africa, South America, California and the Mediterranean. So let's go explore.
The Cloud Forest Dome was our favourite to explore, and it also has the world's tallest indoor waterfall. Storms can be quite frequent in Singapore, so the domes are a great way to escape the occasional downpour.
We are now heading to the Super Tree Grove before the sun goes down. The Skyway in the Super Tree Grove costs $8 and gives you a whole new perspective of these huge structures.
When I think of Singapore before I came here, this is exactly what I was thinking of. And now we're up here, it just doesn't feel real. It literally feels like I'm in a film set. It feels like we're in Avatar or something.
Every night at 7:45 and 8:45, a free light and sound show is performed by the Super Trees.
There is a different light show at 8 and 9 PM in the Marina Bay, and if you time it right, you can actually see both of these shows in the same evening. We have now just made it to the Marina Bay Sands shopping centre because we're about to watch the incredible light show, water show, river show. What's it called?
I think it's called Spectra.
Spectra.
We were so impressed by this show. It's like nothing we've seen before. The camera really doesn't do it justice.
Being a multicultural city, we would really recommend spending some time wandering around the streets and just checking out the variety of architecture.
And a little side note, if you like waffles, the cafe right next door to the Tooth Relic Temple called Well Dressed makes the best waffles we've ever eaten.
So we are now about to go to Sentosa Island to go to the beach. So we've just taken the MRT train to Harbourfront, and now we're about to go through here to get on a monorail. You can actually use your EasyLink card, so it's only $4 to actually get on the monorail, which is actually a return round trip, which is very, very cheap. Alternatively, you can also get a cable car.
So if you get lucky with the weather, Sentosa Island is meant to have lovely beaches.
And there are 3 man-made beaches here on this island, so if you want to get away from the city, come here, you can sunbathe, you can swim, you can chill out in the sun, or you can stay under here and watch the thunderstorm and wait for it to pass, hopefully. And would you look at that, the storm has now stopped, so we've just managed to venture out onto these incredible lookout points.
So this point here is the most southerly point of continental Asia. So it's time to get on the monorail and head back. We just made it to Merlion Park and it is super busy, but that is because you get panoramic views of some of the most iconic buildings in Singapore.
The Merlion's half fish, half lion, and is Singapore's national icon.
A 10 to 15 minute walk from the Merlion around the bay is the Singapore Flyer and the Formula 1 track.
After heading underneath the Helix Bridge, you will notice some red and white chevrons on the floor.
And for those of you who are Formula 1 fans, this is part of the track. And, fun fact, Singapore's Grand Prix is the only one done at night.
We've just found the pit lane with like the starting straight right here.
So of course we had to walk all the way down and find pole position, and this is it.
And the Singapore Flyer is right next to the pit lane of the Formula 1 track, and it costs $33 per person. It takes about half an hour for a full rotation. That's how long you have in one of these little pods.
That was amazing! And when you come out of the Flyer, make sure you grab yourselves an ice cream. Seriously, it's so good.
Head over the Helix Bridge and go into the Marina Bay Sands shopping centre and hotel.
This place is pretty extravagant. And for around $450 to over $6,000 per night, you can stay in this hotel. It also has the world's largest infinity pool, which is only accessible if you're staying in this hotel. And we couldn't afford this.
But even if you aren't staying in the hotel, you can still go up to the top.
And to finish today off, we've come up to the observation deck, which is on the 56th floor of the Marina Bay Hotel. And look at the views. They are insane.
It does cost $23, but there isn't a time limit, so you can really take your time and take in the incredible views across the city.
If you go up in the evening and time it right, you can see both the light shows from up here. We really hope this video gives you all the inspiration you need to plan your Singapore trip.
And if you've been to Singapore before, why don't you comment down below any other places people should check out.
And there we have it. Those are our top things to do whilst in Singapore.
We really hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you have, please give it a big fat thumbs up. If you are new here, you can always hit that subscribe button and that tiny little bell to be notified when our next videos go live. And until next time,
thanks very much for watching.
We'll see you soon.